I want to talk about end-of-life predictions. Are they ethical? Are they helpful? I've had people tell me, I had a psychic tell me when I was younger that I would not live to be older than my 60s. And here I am in my 60s, and it could be any time now. Or was that even true? First of all, my job is not to prophesize for you all. As a spiritualist, I inform, I show paths that are coming up, I read the trajectory of energy as they are in that moment for you. Unless it is preventable, my guides and I have an understanding that I will not see death. I do not want to predict your demise. Now, that being said, if spirit shows me something that is preventable, like, hey, if you go around this way, you might end up driving off a cliff. But that could be in relationships too, if we're being honest. But if I'm being shown those things, that means you can prevent it. There is a trajectory of energy and a course that you are on currently that's going to take you down that road. So when the last time someone asked me about this, saying, hey, I was told that this is the year, like that psychic was very specific about how old this person would be when she perished. And she's like, I'm that old now. So I pulled some cards, I tuned into energy, I pulled in her loved ones from the other side. They all assured me that the decisions that she had been making over her lifetime were going to not send her down that road this year. But also the human side of me stepped in as opposed to the mediumship side. And I said, okay, so let's say it's true. None of us are guaranteed another day on this earth. None of us are guaranteed an extra day here. So let's say that person was doing you a favor and it is true. Do you sit around and mope and say, well, here we go. This is the last year. I guess I'll stay in my house. Or do you live every day like it's your last? Experience life. Clean up the clutter around your house. Get your life in order. And then if nothing happens, you're like, cool, check it out. My house is clean and everything's ready to go. Let's go do something different now. Let's go on a new adventure. So that's honestly my advice. There should be no predictions. There should be no anything like that unless a doctor's diagnosed you with something terminal and you know for a fact you only have a couple months left to live and it's irreversible. Then we have a conversation on how to navigate that and how to best prepare. But even then, it's not my job to just give you a date. It's not my job to predict the end. So my advice, honestly, live every single day like it's going to be your last.